Hello, it's Ruby, and today I'm going to be sharing a weekly routine with you. This term I've been structuring my time a little less stringently than usual, but this is a rough overview of what I tend to do on a weekly basis. We're starting off on Monday morning when it is still dark outside, and I like to do some work before getting dressed. So here I was doing some critical reading for my Life and Death module. This wasn't set work for university, but here I was annotating some poems by Andrew Marvell. On Mondays, I go to campus. I've got 2 classes on campus, and I have a live Q&A in the morning, so I got ready to go to that. I'd say I'm pretty organised, but I do run late. I'm always running like a few minutes behind. I tend to leave for places about 5 minutes after when I should leave, and it's because I get distracted by the work that I'm doing. We had a timetable change and I didn't realise, trying desperately to find the lecture. Before class, I always fill up my water bottle because I get really thirsty in classes and then I can't concentrate, so it's number one priority. Even if I'm running late, I always fill up my water bottle. And then I had my Life and Death lecture. This fluctuates between being a live lecture and a live Q&A. And then after that, Blakeney and I will go find somewhere to study, and then Blakeney had something on, so I went and studied here instead, and I was just working on an essay. Then I headed to meet Blakeney again. We were studying hard times in our Dickens seminar that afternoon, and so we just fed back on some readings that we'd done ahead of that and had a little bit of a discussion beforehand so we'd be ready for the seminar. Then I had that seminar. It's a 2-hour seminar and it is really fun. It does go quite quickly. And after that, Blakeney and I went and got our bikes to cycle back, and it was so cold this evening, I can't even tell you. Bike is all lit up.
Safety first, everyone.
Safety first, kids.
It looks like, you know when you play netball at school? Yeah. It's like that.
When I get back, I always tidy my room. Then I went downstairs to make dinner, and I just made a simple veggie noodle dish this evening. And I've got to say, I think this clip is one of the most satisfying ones in the whole of the video. I just love time-lapse clips so much. On Monday nights, Blakely and I might watch a film together, but this evening I watched something by myself in bed. Namely, I watched Titanic, which is one of my favourite films of all time, and it's now available on Netflix, but it's only available on American Netflix, not UK Netflix. So I used NordVPN to access US Netflix. NordVPN is the fastest VPN server out there, and it basically lets you access content from anywhere in the world. You can access 5,200 different servers in 59 countries, which is a lot, but I tend to mainly use the US one. It's also so easy. You literally just go onto this map and you click on the location you want to change to, and it's just one click. It's so simple, it takes seconds. So I just clicked on the US, went to US Netflix and watched Titanic, and it was such a great film to return to. I just love Titanic so much. If you want to use NordVPN, there will be a link in the description box. With this link you can get the 2-year plan plus 1 additional month with a huge discount. Anyway, let's return to my cozy evening watching Titanic. If you couldn't tell from the posters in my room, this is one of my favourite films of all time, and it was very much needed after a long day on campus. So then I walked into town. It was so cold this day, and I wanted to listen to music whilst I was walking, but it was too cold to just wear headphones. So I rocked this incredible hat over headphones look.
The wonders of life got the prettiest side for everyone to enjoy. Standing up close by the Christmas tree, glimmering light, I am right where I wanna be. I will be home for a couple of days, wander around with you and me in the car.
For my life and death module, we're put into study groups, and so we will meet on Tuesday afternoons, or most Tuesday afternoons, and talk through the set questions so that we're ready to feed back. And we usually go to Waterstones to do this. Maybe I didn't boil enough actually. And Blakely and I had such a nice cozy evening this evening. We played Christmas music and we made paper snowflakes that we were going to use to decorate the windows. No! Too hot over head and ears, a forked one. Here we are on the next morning, doing more work. And then I popped away trays to top up on some bits. Then Wednesdays have always been a day that I tend to do lots of YouTube work. So from when I got back from Waitrose at like 8, I worked solidly on a YouTube video. Oh my goodness, this was exciting as well. I received a parcel from my favourite companies, which is Moneylife, and they'd sent me their charity Christmas crackers. 100% of profits go to the Campaign to End Loneliness, a charity which is dedicated to preventing social isolation and helping people to connect with others. And I just popped this on our nut butter shelf, which has pride of place in our kitchen. Then in the afternoon at 2 p.m, I went out for brunch with some friends. We went to Pura Vida, which is a really cool cafe in Exeter, and they had really great vegan options. I got the vegan French toast, which was really delicious actually. Afterwards, Blakely and I went to John Lewis, looked at all the Christmas decorations to feel festive, and we bought a mini advent calendar because we wanted one for both of us to open.
The wonders of life got the prettiest side for everyone to enjoy. Standing up close by the Christmas tree, glimmering light, I am right where I wanna be. I will be home for a couple of days.
On Thursday, I started off by doing some yoga. I love doing yoga in the mornings. Then here I was doing some Christmas shopping because I was really in a Christmas shopping mood.
That everything seems to crumble around you.
And then I got on with some studying. So here I was reading Death's Duel, which is a sermon by John Donne that was extra reading for our life and death module this week. And I actually, like, fun fact, I really love reading sermons, especially early modern sermons. I think they're fascinating, and I love the way that biblical quotation overlaps and interacts with what the preacher is saying. I just think it's really cool. I think the format of sermons and so unlike any other kind of literature, so I really enjoyed reading this, and this actually might be one of my favourite sermons I've read. And then for pretty much the rest of the day, I was working on that video some more. It went up at 5, and I think I worked on it pretty much solidly until then. But I did take a break at around 1 o'clock. I'm going to go swimming now. Goggles, talcum powder, clothes for afterwards, water bottle, towel. Oh, and I need to take my contacts out. In the evening, after the video had gone up, Blakely and I went to go and choose a mini Christmas tree at Waitrose. When we got back, we put up our snowflakes. And once again, I studied in the evening. On Friday, Blakely and I started off by feeding back on our life and death readings and also getting very distracted and just chatting for a long time. And we actually walked to campus this day because it was supposed to pour down with rain later. I had a 2-hour seminar in the morning for my life and death module, and then in between, in the break, I just went and studied. There was a charity cake sale on campus, so Blakely and I picked up some cakes. I got a banana bread, it was very delicious. Then we had our seminar. I've just finished my final seminar of the week. I'm now just walking back. It's such a nice day today. Like, it was so rainy this morning and that's why we didn't cycle. Blakely was out this evening and I was also going home this evening, so I quickly did the washing up before leaving and then I packed. Many of you will know that I do go home a lot of weekends and I'm going back this weekend. It's my cousin's 18th birthday tomorrow and so I'm going up for that. And I went home and just studied on the train. But thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed watching this week in my life and I hope that you have a productive